Donald Trump says he has a message for longtime late-night rival Stephen Colbert ahead of the Late Show's finale, although the U.S. president didn't seem entirely sure what that message would be.
I'll have a message at a later date. I'll have a message at a later date. I'll have a message at a later date.
Speaking to reporters on the tarmac at Joint Base Andrews, Trump was asked whether he had anything to say to Colbert before the comedian signs off from CBS after more than a decade hosting the show. Trump responded, but vaguely.
Stephen Colbert's last show tomorrow night. What's your message to him, the late night host Stephen Colbert? It's his last show after him being such a staunch critic of yours.
I'll have a message at a later date. Okay.
The awkward moment quickly grabbed attention amongst critics, especially given Trump's long-running feud with the late-night host. Stephen Colbert is set to end his 11-year run on The Late Show with an extended finale episode airing Thursday night. CBS announced the show's cancellation last year, just days after Colbert blasted Paramount, CBS's parent company, over its reported $16 million settlement involving Trump. On air, Colbert described the deal as a big, fat bribe, intensifying speculation that politics may have played a role in the show's ending. However, CBS has repeatedly denied that claim, insisting the cancellation was purely a financial decision. Trump, however, has openly celebrated Colbert's departure. After the cancellation announcement, the U.S. president posted on Truth Social, claiming Colbert was fired because of a pure lack of talent, while also calling the comedian very boring and a complete and total loser. Colbert recently addressed speculation surrounding the show's ending during an interview with People, insisting he has no fear of the Trump administration. He joked, "We're clowns," adding, "How much does it diminish the office of the presidency to even notice what we say?" Meanwhile, fellow late-night host Jimmy Kimmel also weighed in this week, criticizing CBS over the show's ending and saying he hoped executives involved feel ashamed of themselves. As Colbert prepares for his final sign-off, the Trump-Colbert feud appears far from over, even if Trump himself still hasn't figured out exactly what he wants to say.
Stephen Colbert's last show tomorrow night. What's your message to him, the late night host Stephen Colbert? It's his last show after him being such a staunch critic of yours.
I'll have a message at a later date. Okay. I'll have a message at a later date. Okay. I'll have a message at a later date. Okay.
He's great, and he brought. It's a shame that he's leaving, and it's a shame that they let him go. They caved. Bad move.
Stephen Colbert's farewell run on The Late Show is delivering one viral moment after the other, and the latest comes courtesy of Robert De Niro. The Oscar-winning actor took a brutal swipe at Donald Trump and the Epstein files in the second-to-last episode of Colbert's show, and viewers are soaking in each and every second of it. As Colbert continues celebrating his final days hosting the iconic late-night program, the comedian packed his penultimate episode with celebrity guests, including Aubrey Plaza, Martha Stewart, and legendary actor Robert De Niro. The format was simple. Each celebrity stepped in as a temporary host, asking Colbert random questions while he sat on the guest couch. But when it was De Niro's turn, things quickly turned political. The Oscar-winning actor jokingly asked Colbert what number he had been thinking of, referencing a recurring game on the show. Colbert explained that actor Ethan Hawke once correctly guessed the answer was 3. That's when De Niro pivoted straight to U.S. President Donald Trump and the controversy-sparking Epstein files. "Because I thought it would have been 2.5 million, De Niro quipped. That's the number of Epstein files Trump still hasn't released. The audience immediately erupted in applause and laughter as Colbert appeared delighted by the jab. The moment quickly spread online, adding another chapter to De Niro's long-running public feud with Trump. The actor has repeatedly criticized the president over the years and remains one of Hollywood's loudest anti-Trump voices. De Niro also reflected on Colbert's exit during an interview with the Associated Press, where he called the show's cancellation a shame.
The legacy of Stephen Colbert, which ends tomorrow, both of you, what do you feel that he has brought to late night and to the commentary?
He's great, and he brought. It's a shame that he's leaving, and it's a shame that they let him go. That they caved. Bad move.
Going after artists is a sign that other things are to come. And so the fact that artists use their voices, that Stephen has used his voice, that he hasn't backed down, that Bob uses his, and Springsteen, Bono, Jane Fonda, so many others that speak out. Sometimes people listen to the voice of the artist, the comedians, more than they listen to others, and somebody's got to be the truth teller.
They listen and they know you're right, but they got to find the courage to stand up.